Please welcome the game director of Bethesda Game Studios, Todd Howard.
Watch this, a news release. The legendary series you missed for years comes back, get ready for some action. Get a couple bucks in here, smoke clips right there. The fans fix it anyway, so we don't care. They'll patch it through microtransactions.
What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering, and that was just a snippet of the Chalk Eaters song, the Bethesda song. I'm going to leave a link to the actual video in the description below. You should definitely check them out. It looks like it was a lot of work. Click on over there. Let them know The Quartering sent you. They sent me an email saying, just asking me to check it out, and I thought that was really cool. And so I took a small snippet, and if you're into it, check it out. Send him some love. Good news, everybody. Good news, everybody. Yes, a happy, happy, happy video. At long last, the Canvas Fallout 76 bags have arrived. But before I get to that, I want to give a hearty shout out to all the dads out there, whether they're human babies or fur babies, or you are your dad's dads, or you're just a mentor for a young person, or an uncle, or whatever the case may be. All the huge shout out to all the fathers on Father's Day, real or adjacent, because, if it weren't for my dad, I wouldn't have been into gaming. He supported me. I remember when I was like in 3rd or 4th grade, he bought me my first Nintendo. He supported me when I was playing, crazy card games like Magic the Gathering that he had no idea what the heck it was. But every Saturday he would drive me to the game shop, or he would slip me $5 so I could buy a booster pack. And, he would come pick me up after playing Magic all day. And he was even though he never understood what the heck I was doing, he supported it and was always a good role model in terms of a work-life balance and not taking things too seriously and being accepting of things that you don't necessarily understand. He had no idea what I was doing up late playing Final Fantasy VII in my bedroom, but he would make sure he stopped by the door and tell me to, if I don't want my mom to wake up and tell me to stop playing, I should probably turn it down. So thank you, Dad, for always looking out for me. And thank you to all the dads that are out there. So at long last, the Canvas Fallout 76 bags have arrived. Good news for you. You're going to hear me say the word bag so many times in this video. You're going to love it. This is actually a better look to me. It looks like basically a screen print. This is from one of the viewers. Struggle Russ says, barely a step up over the nylon, thin cotton canvas, single stitch. Logo looks like an iron. Oh, it was an iron. Okay, logo looks like an iron instead of screen printed, so don't wash it. Wife laughed at it. Basically matches the helmet materials quality. And that's what took them a half a year to make. Bethesda ripped us off not once, not twice, but 3 times on a single game. They did say canvas. They didn't say it would be good quality. And it doesn't come in a special container either. It just came in a, generic label. I guess I'm not going to give you a ton of credit for doing what you said you were going to do, but I did cover Fallout 76, the whole debacle around it, and I thought, if you're going to cover all the memes, then you've got to cover the good stuff too. Otherwise, you're just, I don't know, an angry gaming YouTuber, I guess some might say. Some might say that. I will, to their credit as well, I wanted to use kind of this idea, this news, to springboard and say, actually, you know what, for all of the negativity around Bethesda, they've stuck to improving that game. That they've been improving Fallout 76 for the million or so players that have stuck around, and that is to be commended. They didn't just abandon it. One could understand if, like, Fallout 76 or maybe Anthem, as another example, games that just didn't go as planned, if a game development company were to just abandon it, I think we would all understand. Might not be happy about it, but I think I would understand why they did it. But Fallout 76 continues to provide additional content, even if it's misguided. I don't know why they thought anyone wanted to play a Fallout 76 Battle Royale. It must be really cheap and easy to develop that. I'm not sure. They did a free week of play. I think it's going on right now, or it's coming up. And they added NPCs to the game, actual NPCs with story trees, something that obviously should have been in the game a year ago. So maybe in a year, the game will be worth checking out when it's deeply, deeply discounted, but we'll see. In November of last year, purchasers of the $200 Fallout Collector's Edition were disappointed to discover the fancy canvas bags advertised were replaced with cheap nylon sacks. It took half a year, but Bethesda has finally made things right. Incredibly wrinkled canvas Westech bags make their way into fans' eager hands. The image above, shared by Jordan Stapleton, we see an end result of a long journey. The canvas bag, once considered impossible to deliver due to unavailability of materials, has arrived. To the left of the bag, we see a tiny package the canvas bag arrived in. One can easily manage someone at Bethesda angrily cramming this bag into a tiny plastic pouch, muttering, "Here's your dang canvas. I hope you choke on it." For reference, here's the nylon bag that came with the collector's edition. You know, at this point, the nylon bag, it's hard to say it's really any different. And you wonder if how many people, I remember probably the most egregious thing was just how nice the canvas bags were that they gave to influencers. Those were exceedingly nice, and this is not that. Barring these canvas numbers bursting into flames, this is the fifth and hopefully final article in the Fallout 76 Collector's Edition bag saga. We made it, everybody. We're safe for now. Now that is, I would say, a good article on Kotaku. You know what? Summarized everything. If I can actually see Fallout 76 backpack, I think that there was something, if I can remember it. Yeah, this is probably what they should have sent to everybody, to be honest with you. If we look back at like the actual, this is what influencers got. Much nicer. This is probably, I mean, we know where all the canvas went. Fallout 76 high quality bags given free to Fallout influencers. That's probably what they should have sent out. This looks really nice. This, not so nice. That is suboptimal. They are sending out the replacements. Oh, who covered this? Luke Plunkett. I'm going to give Luke some credit. You obviously have, this was, by the way, to keep you up to date, this was a $200 premium upgrade. Now, I am not one to buy these super ultra mega premium editions, but if we look back at the saga with the Fallout 76 bag, we know that in their attempts to fulfill this bag, if you remember, they actually had open tickets, which included people's name, address, and the credit card type, I believe, not the full number, but the credit card type that people used to buy the game. They ended up accidentally doxing everybody that bought the special edition of the canvas bag, and it was a total mess. Bethesda, I don't know what to do with you. I'm happy to see that this saga might be finally ending. Ultimately, I'm happy that the people are getting what they probably have long forgotten about at this point. I don't know how many of these people are still playing Fallout 76, but I must commend them for continuing to add content. I must commend them for all the amazing memes that we got last November. Helped to really springboard this channel into a little tiny bit of notoriety, and I'm thankful, I guess, for that giant screw up. I hope that the new Elder Scrolls game is not another meme like their mobile game, but I guess at this point, who knows? So I'm going to finish with a reminder that I am so very thankful for all of you, the viewers. I'm thankful for all of you who always remember to like the video and leave comments. I'm thankful to all the dads out there. Much love to all the dads out there, whether it's fur dads or child dads or just good kid role models for just being there. And I'm thankful to my dad specifically for always even when he didn't understand, always embracing his little angry gamer boy. Hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.